Today we had the Mining Journal Select event in London, and I have the opportunity to speak with Daniel, who runs the company GoviEx Uranium. And Daniel, could you please introduce yourself? What is your role? What is your situation with the company?
Absolutely. Daniel Major, CEO of GoviEx Uranium. We are an African-focused developer. We have 3 projects. A project called Madawela in Niger, which is feasibility study finished, working on the debt financing for that project, looking to start construction early next year with production in 2026. We have the Muntanga project in Zambia, currently going through its FS, hopefully finish that FS by early next year. And then we have the Falea exploration project in Mali.
So uranium is a big topic at the moment, especially outside Germany. And what is the importance of uranium from, let's say, Niger for Europe?
Last year, Niger accounted for about 25% of all the uranium imports into Europe. And if you look at the growth demand, even within Europe, of where nuclear is going with the nuclear countries, even if you look at the UK is forecasting to increase its nuclear development by 4 times between now and 2050. So Niger, very important into this part of the world. It can export to anywhere in the world. There's no constraints on it.
So there's always a lot of talk going on regarding China and the influence to Africa. How is your involvement with Chinese companies?
We obviously engage with all potential off-takers, lenders and or equity players. The Chinese companies obviously have a strong foothold within Africa, particularly where you think of Namibia, where they own mines down there. And in fact, even in Niger, CNNC built a mine called Azalik, which unfortunately they had to close down again. So we do talk to the Chinese all the time on offtake, and obviously we have to think about strategic options as well.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your neighborhood? Are you surrounded by well-known companies, or? Yeah,
we're actually right next door to Orano's mines that started back in the 1970s, called Cominac and Somayer. Cominac closed in 2021 after almost 50 years of production. So we benefit from that infrastructure. We've got 200,000 people living in a town about 10 k's from us. We've got good water. We've got great infrastructure. The government's doing a lot of work on the Trans-Saharan Road as well, which will take you all the way from Lagos up to the Mediterranean, which improves our transport options for incoming and outgoing. And we've got good power supply, but we're still looking at, we have solar included in our FS as well to benefit from the fact that we're in the Sahara Desert.
So sounds already promising. Can you tell us a little bit more about the shareholder structure and the market cap?
Yeah, current market cap is about 110 Canadian today. We have about 12% owned by insiders, about 5% owned by Denison Mines, and of the rest, about half of it's owned by various ETFs and or uranium funds, and then the other half is owned by retail.
So, as an investor, what should be the right time to invest into the company?
We got a couple of things moving forward. We're working on the debt financing for Madawela. We're hoping to have an announcement out of that as soon as we can, once we get feedback from the main DFIs and export credit agencies. So that'll be a very interesting catalyst to show that Madawela can be debt financed. And then on the Muntanga project, we're hoping within the next month to be able to put out an updated resource statement for that one, and then its feasibility. So now would be a good time. I think we're going to start seeing increased upward pressure on the uranium price, which obviously will drive the whole sector, but we have very clear catalysts that will drive GoviEx.
This sounds already promising. Thank you very much, Daniel. I wish you best of luck.
Thank you, Mario. Appreciate it.